Hi, I'm Dominic from Jaguar Design, and I'll give you a walkthrough on what's new on our 21 model year F-Type. So F-Type is our icon, it's our hero car, and we're all so motivated to design sports cars at Jaguar. It's a real passion, and Jaguar are famous for real progressive sports cars. So this is a really brilliant chance to evolve this icon, and what we've done is really start at the front end of the car. We've really focused on giving the car a kind of wider and more assertive presence on the road. Okay, so that's really done with first of all the new headlamps. They're very slim, and they're horizontal aspect now. So they really push to the corners of the front end, and that really draws the eye out and gives the car a wider presence. Also lower to the ground, and it just makes the car feel a little bit more dramatic as it's approaching you on the road. So the grille is a larger grille and deeper as well, with a bold kind of bezel running around it. And you can see a little detail is the F-Type embossed on the bezel there, and that's almost like how you can engrave jewellery with a special message. It's just that jewellery effect and an extra layer of creativity on the car. The grille mesh itself is really bold, hexagon shapes, and it's the first time we've done this kind of duo finish, which is like a gloss black and a satin black combined, and that just gives an extra level of intrigue. We've really tried to make the car, the closer you go, the more time you spend with the car, you just see more, and there's more details to find, and it's really for someone with a keen eye for detail who can appreciate that. So moving outboard, we've got these new outer intakes, and on this version, the R-Dynamic, we have this sort of aircraft wing inspired blade that links with the J from the headlamp, and again that kind of just really plants the car to the ground in the front view, almost like the four corners of the front end are really framed and look very kind of dramatic. In detail with the headlamp, this is the signature, which almost has like a calligraphy pen quality to it, where the line thickness is wider to the outside. We've got pixel technology in there, pixel LED technology, so you can see these modules almost like 4 blocks of ice in there, very precise and quite aggressive in appearance. But a beautiful detail is the monogram pattern that you can see on the top of the lamp, and that monogram pattern is something that you'll see throughout the car on the tail lamp and also on the interior stitching that I'll show you in a second. So let's move around to the side, and we can see we've got a brand new bonnet, completely new bonnet that really kind of visually lengthens the bonnet as well, because with this lamp being horizontal, you read the bonnet right from the front to the base of the screen now, and it just gives that visual length. So the form on the bonnet is much more expressive, softer forms, more volume, and much more sculptural. And this catches really nice reflections and highlights in the natural light and the daylight. So let's come around to the side even more, and you notice this quite exquisite new side vent that is quite sculptural. It kind of it's got a deep kind of draw into it, and it presents the leaper on the side of the car for the first time in a long time, where we're really embracing this lovely signature. A signature for Jaguar, this leaper that's a beautiful piece of sculpture in isolation. So let's keep going around. We'll see we've got new wheels. These wheels are, you notice how deep set they are on the rear. So the rear's got a very deep dish like a supercar, and the powerful haunches are really, the F-Type's famous for that. That really gives a ground hugging stance. So let's go around to the rear, and you can see the new tail lamps and the bumper design. You can see here now the really slim, wide lamps, dark, giving a slightly more kind of assertive kind of appearance. And you can see this signature now. This is evolved into a chicane line signature, and again with that kind of calligraphy quality, where there's a different line thickness running through that just makes it look quite quite spontaneous and quite dynamic. And again, the monogram pattern is on the top, shining through, so just giving that extra layer again. It's interesting to note now, when you choose black pack, the badges also go black, which is a really nice touch. Just kind of links to kind of contemporary luxury products, and gives that full kind of stealth appearance. The new rear bumper has a new kind of number plate aperture area, where the lines actually are inverted. They're pointing down to the ground in the corners, and again that's all about drawing your eye to the corner and really giving the car planted presence. So let's go to the interior and talk through the details there. And it is detail. I think the interior's always had this really lovely driver focused cockpit feel, and what we've tried to do is now enhance the technology and the craftsmanship. The craftsmanship is pure Jaguar. You can see here the stitch pattern on the seats. That stitching runs through to the door as well, and that pattern is the monogram pattern that you saw on the lamps, so it just really ties the car together. So it's really, we want the car to have this really holistic appearance, that it's been designed as one team working closely together, that's really kind of, cared for and loved every detail. The three-dimensional leaper here embossed on the headrest, again links to the leaper on the side. And what we have is, technology-wise, a brand new HD 12.3-inch instrument cluster that's reconfigurable and more interactive, so really enhances the driver experience. A beautiful detail is this kind of Jaguar established script that you can see on the seat here, and this it gives a tailored look. You can see this kind of detail on really beautiful elements of clothing and stuff. So it's about drawing people in and seeing more, appreciating more, finding more treats, really more detail as you kind of experience the car for a longer period of time. So overall, we love the F-Type. It's a car that in the studio, it really drives us. We live to work on sports cars at Jaguar, and we're really proud of this update. So I hope you agree.